Boogie.
솔직히 좀 빨리. What happens if I fail out of here trying to figure out how to take care of the family? Do they have us back then? Can't keep them in the corner.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, only one even though you're late. You know, it's the streets. You can still trip around, and you always gonna have to pay a price.
That's completed.
I agree with her. It's not legacy. I don't love this shit because you don't see it.
Get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback
frame, no question. On the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Please, just give Davis whatever he wants.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Listen, Palace. And that's you? Check this shit out. I got an insane lead in this game. Plays behind us.
Yeah. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
It's his weakness.
He is a weakness.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels.
I've seen this movie. He's got us
Nice game left side. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Previously on Ghost, this is a mock trial. Dress rehearsal.
It's not the time. It is really just give Davis whatever he wants.
That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I'm afraid
Good play calls. They know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Don't make this about you and me.
As we like to
The
say,
offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
he's going to take hold of the East.
He's not built like Kane Johnson. Why does it have to be true?
If we want the top four to make it.
Okay, that's a run that's going home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap for the future.
It's not going to be
So we have to do.
We've reached our 2-minute warning.
So
Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
They say this is a big rich town. I just got in front of the poet's pond.
Throwing
Right,
now,
let's
Daniels.
I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.
Into the end zone, but not brought in.
I just
Almost incomplete.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow gas and skyscrapers. It's hard to get started these spots without paper. Homie, I grew up in hell. A block away from heaven. Back on the age 15 minutes, sipping with 7. Pure snow. Baby, to watch it go. Occupational options, get some blow us some hoes. Shoot the roll and strap. Learn the rap for the jack. Fuck it, man. In the meantime, go ahead and bump her back. This my regal working flow. My James Bond ounce. That 007, that 62 on my count. I'm an undercover liar. I lie under the covers. Look a bitch in the eyes and tell her, baby, I love it. You're my inspiration. You're my motivation. You do the business.
Just trust connection. You see the QBs and tight best of them, make it look easy.
So much for finishing things on the ground. Huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Daniels back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be third and goal.
Rule number 1.
And as that one falls in,
Always pay the exact amount of
ticks
stuff.
up just a bit because this has been too
number
good a
2.
drive to not
Make
pick
sure
off
it's
in the
just
end
on
zone.
time.
Yeah, Kate, it's time
See,
to
that
find
stands for
your
about
best
money.
matchup.
So if you come
Unless
up
you're
short,
already committed to
that's
going
on
for
you.
it on fourth, you've got one more shot.
Rule number 3.
Players, not plays. Get it to your best
Right.
player.
Do those.
Daniels, third and goal.
No problem.
And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime.
See Mr. Stern?
Mr. Stern is waiting.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration,
Right.
body
Yeah,
control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with. Yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance line.
His name's Sebastian, but you call me Raj. I mean, I just got married, and everything with my husband's name on it must be as phenomenal and amazing as his. Yeah, that's what you got. These days, you know, the name of the game.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
We need to go back to the duration.
We take it in here at the 17. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
This is a trying competition of these ideas. So, I'm not sure if to say, sure. What's next?
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Yes, sir. Opportunities. Why you don't mind payouts in cash? Why Chasers never signed a water record?
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, big gainer. They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
To protect yourself.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate.
I was getting in and out of these university boys without me.
Score touchdown. Cling to that lead and
I
find
know
a
you're
way to
selling
get
their
this
paper
third down. It's
days.
a big one.
You need to tell me
Cut
what
off
you're
some of the
dealing with.
mojo from the
I'm
other
doing what I
side.
need to do to get you out of it. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. You don't need to know. You know it's all
Pass
good.
unsuccessful.
It's
See
not
what they
all
do on
good.
third down.
I need to go get a gun right now.
Where the hell am I going to get a gun? Anyone I can actually know is good. Aim, Drake, Curry, Dad.
They'll air it out on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Never ever is an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
I gotta go. Please do this right away.
And he's hit before he can get anything
That
on
gives
that
values the
return.
prince. It's all about inheritance. It's about taking over a kingdom that was once occupied by a great ruler and making it even greater. It's about war, betrayal, alliances. Now, the single most important lesson you will learn from the prince: if you're going to strike out at an enemy, destroy them totally, and all at once.
All
That's
right,
the perfect
Washington
segue.
offense is
Ouch.
set. Here comes first and 10.
Professor Miller, please.
It's that time of year again. The coveted Economical Studies Scholarship Program is now open for
I'm talking.
the winning student will receive knowledge certificates and
To throw, Daniels.
a prestigious
Connects with his bench. He's on the right down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Here's after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the
Cherry on
receivers
top.
or the tight ends that can make
Internship
plays through the air.
counts, stands
When you
field,
running backs
course
that can
credit,
attack the middle of
conferring
the field
upon the
like that,
recipient the
man,
option
it's
for
difficult on
early
defense.
graduation. 3 years instead of 4. Wipe them off. Very good. Class dismissed. Who wants to leave college yet? That's what I'm saying.
Professor Reynolds,
Yes.
I wanted to know, what is it exactly that you're looking for in a fellow?
Well, we're looking for academic excellence, someone who can represent Stansfield properly, and a good mix of outside activities and interests. You know, I think you should definitely apply, Lauren.
Is it possible for us to discuss this more, like maybe over dinner?
Yeah, were you thinking on campus? Or?
Yeah, at my parents' house.
Yes, your parents, of course, yes.
Great. I know they'll have
Only
tons
need
of
about the
questions
length
about
of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
That's basic. It's good. To ensure fairness. You should also invite them to speak.
And you just get the play off. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
You're getting fucked up, right?
Thanks to y'all, the blockers. Police are all over the streets. For what?
Some clout chasing motherfuckers. One thing to act a fool on your own time, but to let that shit affect my business is another.
The
The
cutting is
Commanders
flat.
kickoff unit out
Son,
and ready as they
I'm just
send
trying
this
to finish
away.
up the same job.
Yo, oh nigga, you thought you was a leader? I ain't seen one of DPG since your pop guy. That's all the fucking line while we unite y'all asses my goddamn thing. Yeah?
Second.
I want you to say it to my fucking face. You can't hold.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Milton.
What's up?
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You sure?
Quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10.
Breaks off that nigga.
Looking slant, incomplete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a down. His first down.
Let's get around about who is dealing with us. Just gonna beat their ass. I'm the ass police. Doesn't even know you're the competition. On top of that, we got big shit to worry about. We just open shot.
Ball's on
Trap.
48. Here we go. First down.
Trap. Is there any way you can be cool like this? You gonna do this shit like you did that choke?
Picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up
You
2nd
gotta be
down.
cool, Joe.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive,
Smart game.
nice little gain on the ground.
All you gotta do is give people space. You gotta walk before the run, so you don't start with the trails.
First down run.
You need
Gets him
additional
6. So now he's 2nd and 4.
Check it out.
Oh shit!
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice
How
gain
does that
there.
happen?
Gain of 10. First down.
And then shoot. Math is weak.
Econ for uppers.
Chemistry for dust.
ETN gets it on the draw.
I know who has fun.
That's the
8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Jake, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run. Busting that first down mark.
West Coast. This?
Last run got him
No,
9.
this
So
is
now they
Stanford
need one more
exclusive,
here
man.
on 2nd down. Out of the gun.
Fuck up some commas.
Zero to the middle. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. Right where he wanted to with the ball out of the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
You got wrong? What am I paying?
And what I heard, they believe spending my money on defense time. Okay, look.
Quick throw to the left is complete.
So,
And into the end zone it goes for a Dallas touchdown.
Unless he wasn't the proof, you're a
So he finds his man. This play going under review by the officials.
Strong off the case. Worst case, the Lakers. Best case, hopefully goes away. So I'm going to trust you. That's your best interest. If y'all don't swing at sacks, make sure that don't miss. Never miss.
Who do you think he's going to miss?
I think he's in the sun.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
By two pathological liars and second cash coupon.
Part of some criminal enterprise. Money would probably be wired for some shady LLC.
Throwing now, Milton.
You can know.
Makes it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's free.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a lot more favorite.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Somebody in here is watching me. I think it's her.
Makes it. And he gets it.
Look it.
The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
The city near security to step off his own prosecution.
They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores.
Mr.
Makes a
Sacks had the
comeback
right
that
to command
much more
against
difficult.
I'm sorry. He's part of the
It's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up.
Yes, I used to post about that. But I was manipulated by Mike standing there, like the rest of my position. Recent attempt to
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Speak to him, ex parte, and the God's class. Is that true? I've
Turning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own
If
20.
they didn't offer evidence against him, they didn't. Understand the things, allegations, should I be punished for being a zealous prosecutor?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, a run for Kosky Merritt. And that carry over, that's the one on the punch up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up for here on second down. After that drive starts, with very minimal gain.
Marcel GTG out the gate. Second all
This run only gained a yard.
He didn't
Leads
have a
it second
choice.
and 9.
Him and he was wild.
Yeah, but that was a face off.
I hear y'all talking. They might have won. You have a new business partner, too.
Shotgun snap to Daniels.
What the fuck do you mean? You working with that bougie motherfucker?
He just danced without allowing me to work to work.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just
What you
trying
think?
to find some
Nothing to think
instant
about.
plays.
Looking
Being
at this
creative,
standstill,
right?
motherfucker, don't make no type of
So
sense.
I'm talking to your brother.
It's gone well for him today.
I don't know.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Diana, listen to me. What you think? I was thinking for someone that great music. I dream go through the 3 population. I'll listen. I'll get you some baby.
I'll give you some there. She wants to go anywhere. Let me go. I'll get the little nigga to talk.
You ain't letting me. This boy, look at you. You ain't nobody's out of me. You did them.
I'll say, Kate, that defense
You
better,
got me.
sharper.
Can't trust that sneaky ass after what you pulled at the father the other day. Thought you was sneaking up on me. Thought your daddy wouldn't tell me. Well, for that, give me that real quick. No, I already said I was Give it to me.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
How to control things. When you know someone else, you give it to them or you take it away. You made this decision without me. You're supposed to be a team. It became extra problem. The teams, different people play different
Ball's on the
positions.
48. Here we
You're
go.
not a
First down.
decision. If you give the block, that's what you do best. That's your
Play
team.
fake. It's Milton.
Stay in it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As it'll leave him with
Now I
just
see why
2
you
to
read
use
about
the
a deep
rest of the way.
room.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Katie. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Moving forward, Brock, down 30. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first
Dude, they
down.
ran out of shots. I know you like chocolate, but I think the right one was just as hot. It's not bad.
And he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
He's actually up there. Later. Wait, dude, I got a size for you. Hey, it's time now. Right, but it's so good. Some days I was a little busy.
Invite your friend to join us. This is an inclusive space.
Right down the middle. It's good.
Thank you, Beauty.
And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Let's get started. Today's theme, making foreign familiar. Here with someone you don't know.
Bring that to kick this one away.
Three. Sit here. Let your friend find the foreign.
From the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
You got a partner.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that.
I'm going to warn you right now, I'm only good at 2 things. Eating and playing basketball. I suck at it.
And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Gosh, me.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game.
Yes, John, I know it's football, but did you tell him he made me pursue his face?
Big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your
John?
offense with confidence.
Fuck. John, not. Yeah. He's telling me that Davis McLean said his recruiting mentions the attorney fucking general, my boss. Something that's his finances and how the hell is paying Davis for being out there.
James St. Patrick's attorney won still.
They can only manage a few yards at most.
The key. Find out how to Davis.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
I mean, double kid. I'm still in mine. You promised me that this would be by the book.
Yeah? U.S. Attorney Cooper Sachs? Yeah? You brought your niece.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Riley, what have you done now? Let's see if that's the thing. This young lady buying 2 ounces of marijuana in Central Park.
It's a mess, idiot. You'd even try to please her and realize that going home to jack off onto your frozen TV dinner while Too Fast, Too Furious plays isn't the American dream.
Riley. No. I appreciate you guys. If you were the U.S. Attorney, nothing needs to be in Rikers Island right now. We are in charge of the nation. So sorry. If you do excuse us, please, I'm going to handle that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on
You
1st and
can't
goal.
keep doing this. You're almost 18 and never find a public figure. Do you understand what would happen if the press got a hold of this? I'm sure you expect me to tell you attitude here.
Big deal is out of town for the party this weekend. What was I supposed to do? Not go?
Yes! You know what? Fuck this.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that.
I'm telling your moms.
No. You can't do that.
Gonna feel about that one.
Yeah, that's a no.
Cut me off and then write an article about it on the blog.
So,
At least he's going to take my phone away and ground me for an entire year.
would you stop calling them by their first names?
Move on. I'll turn my dials again. I'll try to get them to stop playing
They'll try and punch it in.
whatever you want.
He's getting driven backwards. This is gonna force him into 3rd and goal. He goes to the hurry up here.
No, you're cool.
You got an Insta where you are? It's so proud of the page. I just check my progress.
We're at the end of
I mean,
our 3rd
probably
quarter. It's the Commanders
good
with
clips,
possession,
seriously.
but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th.
Sergeant Rodriguez, when the U.S. Attorney called you to take the stand to impugn the character of my client, did you have no say?
I did.
Why do you think he wouldn't let you finish your answer?
Because my testimony wouldn't draw more a picture of his character. And he wants everyone to think he's clean.
Objection. Characterization.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Hey, obviously not.
He scores. It's a touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out
He stole
quick, Rob.
the
They did
defeating
just
tone
that,
from the
and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. When you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Again, I want these allegations stricken from the record. And this Sergeant Rodriguez,
Get back to a 14-point game.
Let's move on to the person. Strikers tackling penalty. Let's define the questions to incident to witness justice. Elisa Marie is the daughter of the late Joseph Proctor and Lindsay. Sachs cultivated the late Mrs. Proctor as a witness and through her planted a bug on a minor child's backpack in order to listen in on Joseph Proctor's conversation. He had no warrant for this bug, which I found in his office after Lindsay Proctor died.
Very short kick taken at the 19.
The listening device on a minor child.
And that return heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
Hey, listen,
Yes,
I get it. I'm as
Sachs
guilty as
pressed
anyone. So
in order to
hyper-focused on
establish
offense
motive
and
against
defense,
these to
often
kill Terry
forgetting
Silla.
it's
I
special
saw Tate's
teams in
story
a play
change
like
upon
that that can
as
swing a
Sachs
game.
said
What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that win zone.
And he's tackled downfield, but look back for that flag list. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Sure. Then you failed. In fact, you took Tate's sworn affidavit and used it to get a search warrant. If you were so concerned about it, why did you post by presenting that evidence to the jury?
You know why. I wanted that one.
Double the
Did
distance
you want
to
the
go
kitchen?
after that holding call. It's now
In
first
fact,
and
in
20.
order to get an arrest warrant, did you not obtain a statement from Andre Coleman establishing that you
Here's
saw
Milton.
Jameson?
Avoids the sack.
Yes, I did.
Now,
Intercepts
I
him.
told
That
you
is exactly what they needed.
across town from Silver's garage during the known time window of the murder.
Kate, I think you could almost sense a little bit of a
These are
hesitancy.
some records.
Maybe he remembered it wrong.
Or maybe he said what he knew you wanted to hear, just like Tate did with me. It's not our fault if a witness chooses to lie, right, Blanca? Especially when you offer him WITSEC and a chance to skate on the murder.
That's not what happened.
No further questions. Your Honor, my conduct with Tate was standard police procedure, as evidenced by Sergeant Rodriguez using the same tactics with Andre Coleman.
You may be excused, Sergeant, but as an officer of the court, I would warn you that a transcript of this proceeding will be forwarded to your supervisor. Sergeant Rodriguez certainly has an axe to grind with you, Mr. Sachs.
Thank you.
But I still would like to hear from Councilman Tate on the exact nature of your conversation. Issue this appeal.
Can't be involved with this shit. Make it go away.
Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Did you lie when you told Sergeant Blanco Rodriguez that James St. Patrick had murdered, killed Terry Silver? I know you gentlemen don't know what to say. So you know that's right. But James St. Patrick was murdering, lying,
and cross midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
You don't give a shit.
time, rolling right. As the open man downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defenders onto that. That incompletion means it's second down.
I say this all the time. Get into the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry.
Simple's trying to turn up. We're in prime time, bro.
Two hands he got on the football.
If we don't, then that was going to be grand opening, grand closing. Sorry.
Second down and 10. Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
I was still young. That's why I wasn't about to.
I'll try and pick this up on the ground. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs is that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. That slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Except you up in
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
What he has to say. What's that?
Ball in by Lamb, right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he sends out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not playing with any of you today. Turns out I'm not the one you need to be worried about.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
You tell me.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
I'm not going anywhere with
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon.
That's a lot of touch.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only a couple yards there.
She
And now
was
it's
in
3rd
the game
and 7.
again, and she definitely did. She doesn't make us look like this.
That's what you came here for.
They tell me what position it's like now.
He'll throw it.
Just kidding.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point
What y'all
lead.
doing?
Where have you been?
I'm gonna get y'all cut.
We've set it down from 37.
Enough with the word salad, Councilman. Describe in detail how Cooper Sacks led you to lie about whether James St.
He has room to the 25. This is going to take him into the red zone.
Sacks
He's down
did
to the
not.
16-yard line.
I regret to admit that I did,
On
and
that
that's
play.
not how I did.
That's good for a Dallas first down.
See, Tasha came to me earlier.
That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches.
Campaign and his family. I didn't beat the feds. Her story about James, that he knew about her relationship with the Fed. Heavy unconscious.
And a former cop like yourself didn't think to, I don't know, tell anyone about this.
Here's the thing back then. You feel familiar with this thing?
Bring him down.
Tasha had already strong on me as providing a business space for her daycare.
On the whiteboard,
And
typically
she
QB run
was
is going to
done
get you a
with
whole
me.
lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained
I
a
don't
play.
know who
It
was
typically
behind that
goes for a
attack,
whole lot
but
more.
my own session board hadn't been
Last
saving.
run, not a
I'd be
lot of
6
help,
feet
Brock.
deep next to
9 to
James
go
St.
now on
Patrick
2nd
right
down.
now. In New York, they have an uncertain political future.
They're going to pass it here. Here comes the screen for
Oh,
ETN. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
It's nothing more than political gamesmanship.
Where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
An inspiration every single presentation. Often, dreams of rising above the system you're against. And just
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Open the questions.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And I hope that I can rely on your support. Bro, what you pulling out?
Rick knew the minute I walked in, I was there. He told me to my face, he sent me to smile on him.
So you didn't find anything out?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
That means he's being careful. Where's the money?
Out of the gun, Daniels.
Well, he's playing a coach for the best, but the system works.
Running right side by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Your father's always been worried about you. What you can handle, your thought. But I was never worried about that. You're smart, you're strong. You look at every option. When it comes to you being in that world,
Going on first down.
that's what I worry about.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete.
So I want you to be careful with yourself.
Send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Everybody, every man is like our family.
You can't take any
And
completion
nobody's
for
going to
free,
have your back.
even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
You always come home. Remember that. If I say one thing, it's pretty beautiful. And so much history. I love how they do
Yes. That's a little bit.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here
he is the throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Throwing this one back in the end zone. That'll be incomplete, so the clock shows 10 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
People always stop to get concerned by the power of many places like this still have a lot of better aggression coaches in their own way and wait for them to start making a
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Trying to push deep downfield. A little bit of big completion, Brock.
The best defenders in New York.
Knocked it away. Sets up third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against
A win
you.
for Davis doesn't mean there's a win for us.
William Harris actually wrote the handbook on helping others, especially after the cases vividly from Tariq's father. Speaking of books, Jabari, change your second book.
One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they draw first blood against a division rival. And on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Classes, minimals activities, you're at the top of every list. It's we started taking psych meds to cope, and eventually it turns out the drugs. We just had complete breakdowns and psychopathologists remain in a facility.
People cry so much.
It's so what's happening to me.
What happened? What did you say?
Okay, so you just saw how my parents are. That's why I need this fellowship. I can buy myself some freedom.
My last conversation with my father was about how he's trying to take over my life and control everything I do.
Because you gotta get back home.
Yeah.